Porch yelling supper's hot. Y'all come and get it. We yell 5 more minutes. 16 and 12 3 standing at her front door. Katie said midnight, but we need just a little more. Yellow light flipping on and off, interrupting that good night kissing. We're going to 5 more minutes. Time goes by, time don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying on by like it ain't nothing. I wish I had me a pause button, moments like those, knows I can. Just give myself 5 more minutes. 18 through my heaven in, walk to the 50-yard line. Just a closing name after we lost 8 years and 9. And I cried, man, next time I get in here, I'll have to buy a ticket. Can't you give me 5 more minutes? Time goes by, the truck don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff and the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying round like it ain't nothing. Wish I had me a pause button, moments like those, Lord, I can give myself 5 more minutes. 86, my grandpa said, there's angels in the room. All the fans we gathered round knew the time was coming soon. With so much left to say, I pray, Lord, I ain't finished. Just give us 5 more minutes. Time goes by, clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying on by like it ain't nothing. Wish I had me a pause button, moments like those, Lord knows I can. Yeah, sometimes it's so life when we live it. That you had 5 more minutes. Seems like yesterday we were cutting up in class. No worries, there were words. They're chasing girls and burning gas. And one day you wake up, you're tossing up in cabs. Gonna seem like good times go by too fast. Yeah, I wish time would take a little slower. Sometimes it feels like I'm blinking into a world. They're soaking in, better make it last. Lit up while we can go. The good times go by too fast. It feels like yesterday I walked in that bar. Wasn't looking for nothing. Now look where we are. We're watching our kids growing up in a flash. Gonna feel like the good times go by too fast. Yeah, I wish I would take a little slower. Sometimes it feels like I'm blinking into a world. They're so good. Better make it last. Get it up while we can go. over. Sometimes it feels like I'm thinking it's over. So get in and make it last. Get it up while we can, cause the good times go by too fast. Good times go by too fast. Good times go by too fast.
And welcome to Carter County High School honoring class of 2025. Thank you for all coming. Before we begin, may we all have a moment of silence for the young men and women who have and are serving in our military, especially remembering those military personnel who have lost their lives over the years. At this time, we would like to recognize and congratulate the parents of our seniors. Would the parents of the 2025 seniors please stand so that we can give them a round of applause for this great honor? Now to recognize our graduating seniors, and we know there's a lot of excitement in the air, but please hold the applause till the end. Xander Ashbrook. He will be attending the University of Montana Western and plans to major in physical education. Barbara Rose Elmore. She will be attending Sheridan College and majoring in massage therapy. Preston Jensen. Preston is joining the National Guard and then will be attending Montana State University this fall to study criminology. Kendra Matthews. She will be attending Dickinson State University and majoring in nursing to eventually become an SANE nurse. Ethan Mellon is joining the National Guard and then plans to study mechanics. Nicole Connell will be attending Montana State University Billings and plans to major in nursing. Travis Schellenberger will be attending Casper College and will be competing on the livestock judging team. He plans to major in animal science. Danica Shepard will be attending Dawson Community College this fall and will also play volleyball and track, and Danica would eventually like to become a veterinarian. Kendra Chu will be attending Black Hills State University. She plans to major in exercise science and minor in physical education. Tegan Williams will be attending Dakota Western Tech and is going to be studying to be a paramedic. Tracy Wilson plans on helping DMV Mindy Yates next fall and will also be taking classes online. And we have one honorary graduate that is graduating early, Raven Montgomery. We'd like to recognize our honor students. To graduate with honors, you must have 3.5 or above. To graduate, our honor students are Nicole O'Connell, Travis Schellenberger, Danica Shepard, Kendra Tuke, Tegan Williams, Tracy Wilson, and Kendra Matthews. Now to honor our members of our National Honor Society, Nicole O'Connell, Travis Schellenberger, Danica Shepard, and Kendra Tuke. Today is a proud and joyful day in Eagle what makes this community strong. Hard work, deep-rooted values, and an unwavering commitment to one another. Here in southeastern Montana, we raise more than livestock. We raise bulldogs. Resilient, resourceful young men and women who grow up learning the values of a full day's work, who carry with them the lessons of the ranch, the classroom, and the playing field. They are shaped by family, community, and a way of life that runs generations deep. Today, we pause to celebrate them and to say thank you to the parents, teachers, mentors, and neighbors who walk beside them every step of the way. We are also incredibly grateful today to welcome two very special and distinguished guests. Someone who understands and shares the values that define Eagle. It is my honor to introduce a leader who has built his life and career on grit, service, and a belief in the power of hard-working Montanans. Governor Greg Gianforte started his first business while still in high school. In 1997, he and the First Lady founded Right Now Technologies from their home in Bozeman, growing it into the town's largest commercial employer and creating over 500 high-paying jobs for Montanans. After more than 30 years in the private sector, Governor Gianforte entered public service and was elected Montana's 25th governor in 2020. He earned more votes than any candidate for governor in the history of Montana. In 2024, he was reelected. He became the first Republican to serve a second term since 1996. As governor, he has focused on expanding opportunities, strengthening education, supporting job creation, and protecting the Montana way of life. Under his leadership, Montana has seen record growth, historic investments in education and teacher pay, and a steadfast commitment to rural communities like ours. Governor Gianforte and the First Lady, we sincerely thank you for making the trip to Eagle today and for taking time to recognize the importance of this moment in the lives of our graduates. Your presence here means a great deal to our students, our families, and our entire community. Please join me in offering a warm and heartfelt welcome to Governor Greg Gianforte. Thank you so much. It's great to be in Eagle. Go Bulldogs! Let me start by saying thank you to, saying congratulations to the graduates and the families. Let's give them a round of applause, can we? As was mentioned, I'm joined by your First Lady. She's my First Lady too. Susan, we just celebrated 37 years together. As you celebrate this milestone, know that your class has made a lasting impact on your school and on your community. You've led with pride and purpose, whether it's through FFA, FCCLA, band, choir, drama, or athletics. You've represented the Bulldogs with heart and grit on the football field, basketball court, track, always showing up for your two teammates and for your town. You've demonstrated what it means to be part of a close-knit school. That's one of the beautiful things about Montana rural communities. Encouraging one another, stepping up when it counts, and setting the tone for classes to come behind you. Many of you grew up on farms and ranches where you learned the value of hard work, how to solve problems with creativity and determination, and how important family and community truly are. Those lessons will stay with you and serve you well wherever you go next. And some of you who have families that might be new to Montana. I've heard that this group has made this diversity really a cornerstone of your legacy, all bringing unique, different, and apparently strong-willed perspective to the table. You've made your families, your teachers, and your hometown proud. Congratulations, Bulldog Class of 2025. Way to go. My wish and prayer for each one of you is that you will lead a life that will be meaningful and deeply satisfying, both professionally and personally. But you will find, as I have, that this life pursuit of happiness can sometimes get complicated. I will always remember one question my mom asked me when I returned home after my first day of work after college. My first day. And I walk up the front steps, and my mom greets me at the front door, and she says, "So, do you think you can do that for the next 40 years?" That question really stuck with me, and it started me on a quest to find a career that would bring fulfillment and purpose to my life. A career that I could be passionate about, one that would be meaningful and impactful. And I understand that many of you are going to college, enlisting in the Montana National Guard, or enrolling in trade school. So what I want to talk about briefly today is a little about my journey to find a meaningful occupation that would result in contentment in my life. And that's what I wish and pray for you. But not just contentment with work, but also deep contentment in life, knowing that what we do has meaning. For me, it boils down to 4 lessons that I've learned. Lesson 1, I've learned I have to discipline myself to work hard to make sure that I am challenged. Extremely hard work in pursuit of a worthy goal is inherently good and virtuous and deeply satisfying. Idleness is not a path to contentment. Many folks, as I mentioned, in this room have grown up on a farm or ranch. You know what hard work is. And you know that feeling at the end of the day when you're bone tired from exertion. But it's a good tired, knowing that you've done something well. Hard work can certainly be physical, but it also can be mental. That's why I challenge you to look for work that's at the very edge of your abilities, where you can continue to learn and grow. An easy path without challenge will not lead to satisfaction the way a hard path with significant challenges can. 28 years ago, Susan and I started a company in Bozeman, in our home, as was mentioned. Everyone told us we were crazy to try and start a global technology business in a Montana town. There was no capital, they said, no bandwidth on the internet, no airline connections. But the naysayers misunderstood 2 key things. 1, the internet, and secondly, the Montana work ethic. Being here today with all of you reminds me of the enormous potential in our state. Every one of you in this room embody that potential, particularly our graduates. Treasure it and nurture it, because it's the key to all of our futures. From a spare bedroom in our home in Bozeman, Susan and I built a business that employed a lot of Montanans. There was a lot of satisfaction in that achievement, especially because others thought it was impossible. They said it couldn't be done, and I'm glad we didn't listen. You shouldn't listen either. So my first challenge to you is embrace challenge itself. Discipline yourself to work hard, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. The second lesson I've learned is that it helps to find satisfaction
if you're able to make the most of the God-given skills each one of you has. You've all been created for some noble purpose, given the skills to achieve that purpose. We are all stewards of the skills that we've been gifted with, and each one of us, everyone, is ultimately responsible for how we use those skills. If you pick a career that fully leverages your unique skills, you will become more proficient and have a better chance of achieving satisfaction and purpose. But like a muscle, if you let your skills fall into disuse, they start to weaken. For me, I'm what they call a serial entrepreneur. I've spent my professional career starting and growing businesses. It was mentioned, our business in Bozeman, we started with just a little pocket change, and it grew into one of the state's largest employers. Ultimately, we had over 1,100 employees, and it was creating good paying jobs. We jump-started the technology sector in the state. And along the way, I learned a lot. At one point, as our company grew, I found myself spending a lot of times in meetings. So finally, I stood up and said, if I have to sit through one more administrative meeting, I'm going to lose my lunch. I said that because deep down I knew what I was doing wasn't a good use of my skills. I'm not really an administrator. I like to lead and be out with people. So we in the business, we promoted someone to do the administrative work, and it was somebody who actually liked to do administrative work. I don't. And I was freed up for work that made better use of my skills. I went on the road, and I visited customers, and I loved it. The point is, as you commence your life after life in high school, I want you to be on the lookout for that sort of discontent. You're not going to like everything every day and every job. That's true. But if you have persistent discontent, you may not be using your God-given skills to their fullest. Listen to that voice. Get your God-given skills working for you, and you can get into a similar cycle of satisfaction. So that's lesson number 2. Make sure you're a good steward of your unique skills, and it will be easier to find satisfaction in work and life. Lesson 3 is about the purpose of work, and this is kind of interesting. What I learned might surprise you. I've learned that my satisfaction, and frankly yours, has nothing to do with me or you. It's about serving others. Someone would say the purpose of work is to get a paycheck. Some would say that. And we certainly need money to live. There's nothing wrong with a paycheck, to be sure. But if you view the purpose of work is to achieve a paycheck, it's hard to be deeply satisfied. You can't sustain passion for a paycheck alone. You must find the noble purpose in your work. And every job worth doing has a noble purpose in serving other people. The folks who come into this school overnight and clean your classrooms do much more than just tidy up. Their noble purpose is to ensure a clean and productive environment in which you can each learn. And frankly, if they didn't do their job, every classroom would have filled up with clutter and garbage, and you wouldn't have learned. Their work is essential to what you have accomplished today, and it would not have been possible without them, so be sure to thank them. Every job worth doing has a noble purpose in serving others. Artists don't just paint, they create beauty that enhances life for people. Chefs don't just cook, they nourish and entertain people. Farmers and ranchers don't plant and harvest and ship, they feed people. Architects and builders don't just construct buildings, they create homes and communities for people. So that's lesson 3. No matter what job you have, focus daily on how your work serves others rather than the paycheck, and contentment and satisfaction will be much easier to find. The last lesson, fourth on our final stop, is our quest for satisfaction is actually a corollary of the third. As you search for the noble purpose in life, your noble purpose, it's important to challenge yourself to seek work opportunities that have the greatest potential to serve others in the most positive way. Seek work that has the greatest potential to serve others, and you'll be closer to finding satisfaction. And though a number of you are moving into healthcare, it's very easy to say how a career in healthcare serves others. You've chosen well. I never thought I'd end up in public service. I always thought of myself as a business guy who started technology businesses. Yet, God is always preparing each one of us for his purposes. Be open and listen. He's preparing you for something great and worthwhile and deeply satisfying if you listen. So the path to satisfaction we've discussed today involves 4 basic pieces of advice. 1, discipline yourself to work hard. Make sure you are challenged. Shoot those 3-pointers. Don't shoot blanks all the time. Pick a career that uses your God-given skills and develop them to the fullest. Understand and reflect on the noble purpose in your work and how it serves others. And finally, seek careers and jobs with the greatest potential to serve others. If you follow these lessons, I can't promise you satisfaction, but I will promise you that you'll be on the right path to find it. So that's it for my lessons today. But believe me, your life lessons are just starting. Your entire life and career path is stretching out in front of you today. Wherever you may end up, you will learn valuable skills and knowledge to take with you the rest of your life. I encourage you to do your best every day and at every step along the way. As I said before, as newly minted graduates, you embody Montana's great potential as big as our skies. I wish you much success and satisfaction in all that you do and undertake. Thank you for letting me be part of your celebration today, and thank you to your families that supported you along the way. Congratulations. May God bless and keep each one of you close. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Governor. It is now my privilege to present the salutatorian award for the class of 2025. Your determination and hard work are well known and respected. You have been there through thick and thin with a cheerful attitude and a ready smile. After a major transition in your life, you transferred to East Blackton Public Schools as a sophomore and have made a great impact in our school district. In addition, in academics, you have participated in 4 years of volleyball, basketball, and track, as well as other school activities. Danica, we honor your achievement and know that a bright and successful future awaits you. Please welcome to the podium, Danica Shepard.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we stand here today on the brink of our next chapter, it's hard to not wonder, well, where will we be 10 years from now? What will our lives look beyond these walls, beyond East Blackton? Today, I want to take you on a little journey into the future. While none of us can predict with certainty what lies ahead, I thought it would be fun to imagine what the class of 2025 might be doing a decade from now. Some of it might be a stretch, some of it might be surprisingly spot on. But what I do know is that each and every one of us have the potential to chase big dreams and leave a mark wherever we go. But really, I chose this untraditional speech route so that I wouldn't fall like a baby in front of all you guys. First up, we have Xander Ashford. He took over for Miss Olson in 2035 when she retired to become a full-time scout. But he quickly realized her job wasn't as easy So along with working as a massage therapist, she also owns her own art studio in downtown New York. She frequently visits our hometown of Eagle Island, delivering art pieces to make our town more lively and fun. Preston Henson. After completing his term in the National Guard and finishing his degree in law enforcement, Preston moved to Little Rock, Arkansas, which has the largest violent crime rate. After several years of policing the street, his knee finally got the best of him. Therefore, he chose to continue his work by becoming a congressman for Arkansas. He frequently checks for Montana congressmen and the Eagle Island law enforcement agencies. Kendra Mack. After completing her Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Kendra was now just starting her courses working towards being a sane nurse. During this time, she felt as though something was missing from her life. Baking. In high school food class with Mrs. Walker, she excelled in decorating cupcakes and cakes. While working as a nurse, Kendra created an at-home bakery, making cakes and cupcakes for her community. Nurse by day, bakery by night. Ethan Mellon. Completing his time in the National Guard, Ethan moved back to Eagle Island. In his high school school-to-work class, he worked at Fruits and really enjoyed mechanicking and working on old cars. He eventually bought Fruit Service and Repair, proudly continuing the tradition of quality work while also putting his own spin on the business. Known for his dedication and skill, Ethan became the go-to guy for fixing anything with an engine, whether it's a rusty old pickup or a plastic car needing some extra care. Braden Montgomery. After attending trade school for diesel mechanics, Braden chose to move to Kentucky for his love of Kentucky Fried Chicken. There he chose to open a gas station with a KFC attached where he cooks and works on vehicles, accomplishing all of his goals in one location. Nicole Hummel. After completing her Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nicole started a further education by continuing school to become a NICU nurse. During college, she met a very handsome farmer. Long story short, they ended up getting married and taking over her parents' farm in Minnesota. Her future looks bright as a NICU nurse and a farmer. Travis Schallenberger. After graduating Casper Community College and completing his animal science degree, Travis moved back to Eagle Island to take over his family ranch. He found a surprising interest in bull riding. Though Travis claimed that was too dangerous, he took the more dangerous job, a rodeo clown. Travis quickly became a local legend, not just for his ranching skills, but for his fearless acts in the rodeo ring. He brought laughter and excitement to every event, proving that sometimes the toughest job is the one that makes people smile. Kendra 2. After completing her degree in physical education, Kendra ditched her ranching roots and moved to LA. Since she was an athlete in high school, she decided to work as an athletic trainer for 3 years. Though she loved her job, she wanted to try something new, becoming a Pilates instructor. Kendra quickly made a name for herself in the fitness world, combining her athletic expertise with her upbeat personality. Her Pilates classes began to hit, drawing in everyone from celebrities to locals looking for a challenge. Embracing her new path, Kendra found a perfect blend of passion and career, inspiring others to push their limits while staying true to their athletic roots. Tegan Williams. After completing her schooling to become a paramedic, Tegan began working in Reno, Nevada. Reflecting on her experiences in Ecuador, she realized how many more people she could help. Tegan decided to travel the world healing as many people as possible. She was awarded the Volunteer Recipient Award of the United States. Tegan's commitment to helping others remains unwavering, making a difference in countless lives and around the globe. Tracy Wilson. After completing her degree in animal science, Tracy took over her grandparents' ranch in South Dakota. Although she loved her job very much, she remembered how much she loved working with kids and reading to them at story hour. She decided to go back to school to earn her degree in elementary education. While managing her ranch, Tracy became a kindergarten teacher, balancing her passion for agriculture and education in a uniquely fulfilling way. And as for me, I know what my future holds. After graduating with a bachelor's in mathematics and veterinary science and completing vet school at Colorado State University, I moved back to Eagle Island to live and take over my family ranch. Dad, I know that you know that I'm the best option, especially since Whether we end up as rodeo clowns, state leaders, congressmen, or Pilates instructors, one thing is certain. The class of 2025 is ready to make a difference. We've grown together, we've laughed together, and now we're stepping into the future together. Each of us carrying a little bit of Eagle Eye wherever we go. Here's to the memories we've made, the dreams we'll chase, and the lives we'll build. Congratulations, class of 2025. Our story is just beginning.
Thank you, Danica. It is now my honor to present the valedictorian award for the class of 2025. She's worked hard, showed courage, and persevered. Her scholarship, citizenship, and character are well known and respected. She's been an active member of volleyball, basketball, track, FCCLA, FFA, National Honor Society, Student Council, and always smiles every day coming into school. Kendra, we honor your achievement and know that a bright and successful future awaits you. Please welcome Kendra to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. Teachers, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. As we stand here today, caps on our heads, futures at our feet, it's hard not to look back on the moments that passed. Sure, we've had the tests, the early mornings, and the projects we definitely didn't start the night before, or even the morning they were due. But what I'll really remember, things that made these years unforgettable, are the moments we shared today. I want to share with you the most important lessons to remember from our high school years. First, lesson number 1 is find your people and stick with them. Find the ones who bring out the best in you. The ones who stick around even after seeing every side of it. Like the crew who started it all, their gun fights in the grade school back in the 3rd grade, or the ones who were bold enough to get scared of holding scissors on the last day of school. Yeah, that's not good. Even the friends who said, sure, bring Mr. Monty again, because Danica and Tracy were determined to never let that man rest. Even as a senior who was played basketball with the same group of girls in grade school, I never realized these friendships would help carry me through high school. It's amazing to think that one can connect so many of us. Find those people because life's better when you're not doing it alone. Lesson number 2, make the memories, especially the embarrassing. You'll forget some homework assignments and back test grades, but you'll never forget the things like the senior prank when we turned Mr. Captain's office into a or when Xander showed him pull out the window freshman year. Or the exact moment Preston tried to do a squat in the middle of class and massively shredded his pants. And of course, we absolutely can't forget that time Travis tried to save unsupervised. Sent a chunk of wood flying like a missile across the shop. These are the moments that will make you laugh 10 years from now. So full send or no send, and make the memories. Lesson number 3 is support each other. We're at our best when we show up for each other. Whether it's during a big game, a tough test, or one of those days when everything seems to go wrong. One of those days was when we put mascara on Ethan Mellon and told him it was waterproof. Spoiler, it wasn't. Sorry, Ethan. So when Barbara mistook a beaker for a blizzard in chemistry class, flipped it upside down like she used to work at Dairy Queen and dumped chemicals all over the floor. Through it all, we cheered each other on, laughed with each other, maybe occasionally fought. That's it, Ford. Take it with you. Keep showing up. Lesson number 4, strive for your best, not perfection. You don't have to be perfect, just put in the effort, learn, and laugh along the way. Looking back, some of our best memories didn't come from doing everything perfectly. distract randomly your senior year. And by doing that, we learn that growth comes from not staying safe, but from trying, failing, and trying again. That's what high school is. A series of steps into the unknown, the proof that we're capable of more than we thought. Lastly, lesson number 6, enjoy it while it lasts. Everyone says it, but now we know it's true. It really does go fast. 1 minute you're in grade school with foam darts flying, and the next you're walking across the stage with a cap on your head and millions of memories in your heart. So enjoy every second, even if it is just getting a simple high five every morning from Mr. Cat. So before you go chasing your next big thing, pause and remember this, because these aren't true stories, they're the reason we survive and the reason we will thrive. So here's to the journey ahead, class of 2025, back in school, make the memories, laugh often, work hard, never, ever try a bolt that with only scissors again. Thank you.
Thank you, Kendra. It is safe to say that the class of 2025, as well as all the classes of 2025, have grown up with cell phones around them their entire life. And they are easily the most photographed students ever in the history of high school. So at this time, we are going to take that opportunity, we'd like all the seniors to come up here, and we're going to take a picture with the governor and the first lady. Just knowing the senior class, don't forget we always have to have a fun one for all the parents out there. Give them one fun picture. Thank you, Governor. Thank you, First Lady, for joining us today. Class of 2025 would like to thank their families and loved ones that were so instrumental in their success with the presentation of flowers. Seniors.
I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. Get your feelings, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid never leave you empty-handed. I hope you stand this small when you stand beside the ocean. Never one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith the fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never feel the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth waiting. Don't let some helping heart leave you bitter. You come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out, I hope you I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll get faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out.
At this time, I would like to welcome Mrs. Sharon Carroll to present our scholarships.
Class, thank you for asking me to read off these scholarships. It is indeed my honor. It is now my pleasure to present more 2025 scholarship recipients. On behalf of all the scholarship committees and sponsors, I would like to congratulate the graduating seniors who applied and commend the current college students who are continuing their education. Thank you to all for applying, and best of luck in your future pursuits. The ANA STIG's wholesale scholarships. ANA STIG has generously established a scholarship fund for a CCHS graduating senior and alumnus who are continuing their education. Selection is based on academic achievement, financial need, community involvement, and involvement in extracurricular activities. These $250 scholarships are awarded to Danica Shepard and Kendall Kittle. The American Legion Post 35 in Baker sponsors a $750 scholarship for 2 Carter County High School graduates. It is my pleasure to present this year's scholarship to Kendra Took and Travis Shallinger. The Baker Chamber of Commerce awarded a $250 scholarship to a CCHS graduate. The senior must have a minimum grade point average of 2.0, display good citizenship, and be involved in community service. The recipient for this scholarship is Kendra Took. Patrick Cleveland Memorial Scholarship was awarded annually to a CCHS graduating senior who has participated in athletics. Mr. Cleveland was a huge supporter of athletics at the high school and drove the activity bus for many years to all the sporting events. It is my pleasure to award the Patrick Cleveland Memorial Scholarship to Xander Ashley. Tim and Vivian Pendergrass have generously given a scholarship to honor the memory of their son, Joe Dingfelder, a graduate of the CCHS class of 1997. The scholarship recognizes a well-rounded student who has been involved in a variety of school activities. This year's recipient is Danica Shepard. The Ralph Garrett Memorial Scholarship was established after a death of an avid supporter of athletics and extracurricular activities at CCHS. Two $200 scholarships will be awarded this year, one to a graduating senior and one to a college student that is continuing their education. This year's recipients are Preston Jensen and Ethan Fry. The Ekalaka Bump and Run Association is now sponsoring two $250 scholarships, one for a graduating senior and one for a student continuing their college education. This is a way to thank the community for supporting the local bump and run competition every summer. This year, the bump and run will be held on August 12th. Receiving the Ekalaka Bump and Run scholarships this year are Travis Schallenberger and Kenzie Tuke. The G.M. Emerson Memorial Scholarship was established in the memory of George Murray Emerson by his wife, Lois. Mr. Emerson was a farm assistant in Ekalaka for many years, as well as an alumnus of Carter County High School. This year's scholarship recipient of $50 is Kendra Matthews. Farmers Union Oil Company of Baker sponsors a $500 scholarship each year, which is awarded to a student for their second semester of enrollment. This year's recipient is Kendra Tuke. The Fry Family Memorial Scholarship was established by Jack Fry's family in 2001. Jack, a former CCHS football coach, was very involved in the Ekalaka community, valued education, and as a coach promoted sportsmanship and fair play. In the years since, Jack's family has added to the scholarship. The plaque that has the recipients' names engraved on it contains a quote: "When one great scorer comes to write against your name, he marks not that you won or lost, but how you played the game." I'm pleased to award the Fry Family Memorial Scholarship to Danica Shepard. The family of Hal Keith has been sponsoring a coyote hunt and raffle for several years. Last year, they used the proceeds from these events to establish a scholarship fund, with preference given to a student pursuing their education at a trade school. This year's recipient of the $500 scholarship is Barbara Roselle. It is very important to Southeast Electric Cooperative to support students pursuing secondary education. We like to see young people succeed and become active members of their communities. This year, we are presenting two scholarships. The Southeast Electric Essay Scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship sponsored by Southeast Electric Cooperative Incorporated. This year's recipient is Kendra Tuke. The Millennium Scholarship was established in 2001 by the All-Class Reunion Committee. To qualify, the applicant must be in the second half of their post-secondary education or training, show financial need, have a minimum grade point average of 2.5, and be a CCHS graduate. This year's scholarship winner is Kenzie Tuke. A $100 scholarship is awarded annually to a graduating senior from the Frank and Clara Day Scholarship Fund. The fund was established by their children to honor outstanding, well-rounded graduates. This year's recipient is Kendra Tuke. The Jim and Frances Nee Scholarship was established in 2008 by Fran in memory of her late husband, Jim. Two scholarships in the amount of $200 are awarded to Tracy Wilson and Kendra Tuke. The Fallon Carter Extension Service oversees the Hazel Pad and Sarah Kerr, Minnie Claire Hoff, members in the Fallon Carter community. This year's scholarship goes to Tegan Williams for $500. And Nicole Hunt for $250. The Eulalie and Ted G. Parker Scholarship was established by Eulalie before her death in honor of her late husband. Two $200 scholarships awarded this year. One is awarded to a graduating senior and another to an alumnus of CCHS that is continuing their college education. This year's scholarship recipients are Kendall Kittleman and Nicole O'Connor. The Roland T. and Lana J. Quady Scholarship Fund was established in their name by their children because they got really sick and tired of trying to decide what to get them for Christmas every year. This scholarship now continues in their memory. This year's recipient of the $650 Quady Scholarship is Jane Juno McGraw. The Carl and Gloria Quam Scholarship is given annually to a graduating senior and another to a college student that is continuing their education. The scholarship was established by Gloria Quam in the name of her late husband and herself. This year's recipients of $200 each are Tegan Williams and Riker Carroll. The William C. Rowley Scholarship was established by his daughter Roseanne Turbeville after his death. William C. Rowley was the superintendent of Carter County High School for a number of years. The student who has been chosen as the 2023 recipient of this $1,000 scholarship is Tracy Wilson. The Sagebrush Service Club Scholarship was created in 2023 to promote volunteerism among Carter County High School students and to encourage young leaders to further their learning. The recipient of this $200 scholarship is Nicole O'Connor. The Reverend Ian Stanley Scholarship has been given at CCHS since 1974. Applicants must submit an essay citing need and future plans. The student who has been chosen to receive this scholarship this year is Tegan Williams. Each year, St. John of Arc Catholic Church awards a $1,000 scholarship to graduating seniors who are members of the Catholic Church. This year, we are honored to present the Father Tobin Memorial Scholarship, named in memory of Father Tobin, who faithfully served as a priest in Carter and Fallon counties for over 30 years. After retiring at Ekalaka, Father Tobin continued his ministry by offering daily Mass to the community. It is with great joy that we present this year's scholarship to Preston Jensen. The B.P. Wolford Scholarship was established by him before his death to better enable CCHS graduates to continue their education. Two $200 scholarships are awarded annually to two graduating seniors from Carter County High School. Recipients of this year's scholarship are Kendra Matthews and Barbara Rose Elmer. Before their deaths, Mac and Nina Nickham presented a very generous trust that would fund full one-year scholarships for graduates from Baker High School and Carter County High School. The CCHS recipient must have attended Carter County High School for their entire senior year and must have a minimum GPA of 3.0, as well as meet ACT SAT criteria. Once you have received the Nickham Scholarship, you may reapply in subsequent years to receive a portion of the scholarship monies that is unused by the graduating senior. I am pleased to award the Mac and Nina Nickham Scholarship to Kendra Tu. I would like to invite Mrs. Amy Walker to the podium to present the Doak Walker Memorial Scholarship.
This scholarship is in memory of my husband's grandpa, James Dean Walker, and we lost him in 2022, and after that, Ronnie wanted to set up a scholarship fund in memory of Grandpa Jim. Grandpa Jim came to CCHS from Albion in the fall of 1953. He showed considerable talent for the game of football, and the upperclassmen became began calling him Joe after the 1948 Heisman Trophy winning player Ewald Doak Walker, who attended Southern Methodist University and played 6 seasons for the Detroit Lions. The nickname stuck, as did his love for the game for the rest of his life. This scholarship is usually awarded to a high school senior who wishes to play football at the collegiate level. However, with no students bound to play football this year, the family has chosen a student who has signed on to run track. This year's Doak Memorial Scholarship winner is Xander Ashford.
In 2008, a scholarship was established to encourage students, graduates, and alumni who are pursuing a career in veterinary science. The scholarship is valued at $150. I am happy to award this scholarship to Danica Shepard. In 2024, Ecolaka Public School partnered with Pepsi to begin offering Pepsi products on campus. As part of this partnership, Pepsi is proud to recognize the graduating seniors of the class of 2025. This scholarship honors students who demonstrate a strong commitment to their community and prioritize service to others. It is intended for individuals who lead with integrity, contribute meaningfully to their school and town, and embody the spirit of giving back. This year, we would like to present a $650 scholarship to Nicole O'Connell, Xander Ashbrook, and Tracy Wilson. The PV and Mary P. Levesque Educational Scholarship is intended for graduating high school seniors from Carter, Custer, or Powder River County in Montana who are pursuing a degree in a healthcare-related field. The scholarship provides a one-time award of approximately $1,000 this year. I am happy to present this scholarship to Nicole O'Connell. This year's scholarship recipients for the Carter County Sheep and Cattle Growers Association are Kinsey Took and Kendra Took. The recipients for the Carter County Public Health Tobacco Prevention Program Scholarship are Nicole O'Connell, Kendra Took, Kendra Matthews, and Barbara Rose Allen. The Friends of FME Foundation Scholarship is proud to announce Kendra Matthews as their scholarship recipient. The Gary Gorder Memorial Healthcare Scholarship goes to Nicole O'Connell. The recipients for the American Lutheran Church Scholarship are Nicole O'Connell and Kendra Took. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Please welcome to the stage Miss Tracy Wilson. She has been instrumental helping organize so much this year. She helped with assemblies, FFA banquet, reading events, you name it, she was always there and she was always willing to help. Thank you, Tracy, for helping then, and thank you for helping now.
We would like to thank Mr. Branson Rogers for putting together this slideshow and all of his technical help throughout the years. Can we please give him a round of applause? It is my privilege to introduce what has become a tradition here at Carter County High School. We hope you enjoy sharing in our memories as we present the senior slideshow for the class of 2025.
My big brother rode in, in style, he was black like his jacket. My big brother was an Indian scout, black like his jacket, American spirit hanging out of his mouth, just like our dad. He kick-started that bike one and broke mama's heart. Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me you see. Baby, I'm just blind. Roll on highway, roll on along, roll on daddy till you get back home. Roll on family, roll on through, roll on mama.
Somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless days you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your woman's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
About to get old, maybe you were still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. It's hard, you know. Got to see the girls in me.
Run into the wind you go. Won't you let my darling know? Dandelion into the wind you go. Won't you let my darling know that I feel the dandelions wishing on everyone that you would be mine. I see forever in your eyes.
Letting go, moving on, keeping strong and finding God. Find it all, we already made it here. A few good friends on the longest night, getting high till we cry. Enjoying all the pain we are in. Enjoying all the pain we are in. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only if you're over when you miss snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. When you let her go. Just that you bother as direct you where to go. Don't make the best of this task, no one's why. It's not a question, but unless you learn in time. There's something unpredictable, and if the end is right, I hope you at the time of your life. Don't wait, just like that, 6 years old, and you take a nap. Wake up and you're 25, and your high school sweetheart becomes your wife. Don't wait, just might miss your baby's roll like my dear. Turning in with mom and dad, next thing you know, you better have a 50 years there.
This year, I had the privilege of serving as Mrs. Dwyer's School to Work aide. Every day, her patience and kindness shone through in her classroom, creating a welcoming and supportive environment for all of her students. Over the years, she has had the opportunity to teach the majority of our graduating class, leaving a lasting impact on each of us. It is a true honor to have Mrs. Dwyer as the class of 2025's invitation as this year's commencement speaker. Please join me in welcoming to the stage a woman who has dedicated 30 years of service to Eclaca Public Schools, Mrs. Marty Dwyer.
Well, I think you just stole the first part of my speech. I think Danica and I should have coordinated because we kind of have the same theme going on with the speech I have today. So, good afternoon, everyone. It was truly an honor to be asked by the graduating class to be today's speaker and celebrate this milestone with you. Anyone who knows me knows I'm not much of a crier, but I confess I did get a little teary when some of the girls came to my room to ask me to speak today. For those of you who do not know me, I have been an elementary teacher in Eclaca for about the last 30 years, and I've had the privilege of teaching most of these graduates in the 4th grade. It's been quite an interesting experience to watch these students, who were once the little boys and girls who would run in from recess, climb into my inflatable reading bubble, and listen to me read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, turn into these amazing young adults you see before you today. In recognition that I was the graduating class's elementary school teacher, I thought I'd do something a little grade school with my speech today. I asked each of the graduating seniors, okay, let's admit it, I totally bribed them with some homemade cookies and some soda. And I maybe misled them a little to think that they were answering questions for a game for their senior night banquet. But I wanted them to share some of their thoughts and feelings about their classmates. To present my findings, I thought I would utilize a bulletin board to make the class of 2025 Bulldog graduate. We'll call him Carter. With the help of Mrs. Spencer, who was my high school helper back in the day, longer ago than either of us wants to admit, we will build Carter. And all of us here today will celebrate who each of you are as we mark this milestone with you and you transition into the next stages of your life. So first we'll add the backbone, the strength to stand tall and face challenges, representing resilience and determination. Xander, this characteristic is you. Your classmates chose to represent you. Your classmates say, even in tough times, Xander pushes through. Xander, you faced obstacles. You persevered through them with unwavering courage. Next, we'll attach the head, which represents knowledge, dreams, insight, and critical thinking. Tegan, your classmates have felt that your curiosity and love for learning have always set you apart. You ask big questions, explore new ideas, and seek to understand complex problems. Your classmates recognize that you aspire to be something great. Now I'll add the eyes, which symbolize vision, the ability to see possibilities, even when they aren't obvious. Danica, your classmates said that you've always had the ability to see the bigger picture. One of your classmates said she is very unbiased and looks from every perspective before stating her own opinion. Now the nose, which symbolizes curiosity and the ability to sniff out opportunity. Kendra Took. Your classmates have felt that your instinct for exploring new ideas has led you to amazing new places and discoveries. A classmate said, Kendra is always looking for ways to help and is curious about her future. The mouth and the smile come next, representing communication and positivity. Each of you have contributed to the joy in this school, making it a better place just by being yourselves. This past Christmas, a lot of the members of this class came in and helped this frazzled first grade teacher make multiple parent gifts with 13 first graders. Tracy, your class felt that you especially exemplified this trait, and that you have always used your words to uplift others, encourage friends, and spread laughter. According to a classmate, even under stressful situations, Tracy still manages to clearly communicate and stay positive. She remains calm so the situation goes well. Next, we'll add the ears to remind us of the importance of listening, not just to respond, but to actually understand. You have all supported each other through life's ups and downs so far, proving that listening is one of the most powerful gifts you can ever offer. Breathe. Your classmates felt that your empathy and ability to truly hear others will take you far. More than one classmate said, Braden is a good listener. Let's not forget the shoulders, symbolizing support and responsibility. As a class, you have learned that what it means to be there for others and to stand tall when others need you most. Nicole, this is you. A classmate said, Nicole is someone you can lean on. She's dependable and always ready to help without being asked. Whether helping a friend through a tough day or simply showing up with consistency and care, you've carried the weight of responsibility with strength and grace. Next come the arms, representing action and effort. As you've all learned, success isn't just about dreaming, it's about the actual doing. You've never been afraid to roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your classmates say he is always looking for ways to step up and lend a hand. Whether it's in the classroom, on the field, or the court, you are willing to put in the work to make the change for the better. Now let's add the legs, symbolizing strength and balance. You've all learned to stand strong, even when life is throwing you curveballs. Kendra Matthews. You've always stood strong, even while managing academics, activities, friendships, and responsibilities with grace. Your classmate said, Kendra is the type of person to see what needs to be done and jumps in and does it. Next are the hands, which represents the ability to build and create. Barbara Rose, of all of your classmates, it was felt that your creativity and resourcefulness have always stood out, and I think your graduation cap supports that thought. Your classmates shared that Barbara Rose is very artistic and knows how to creatively express who she is. In our last few pieces of our class of 2025 graduate, we'll next attach the feet. The feet represent movement, taking steps toward the future. Preston. You've shown courage in stepping into new challenges, even when the path ahead was uncertain. I remember when you first moved to Ekalaka and joined this class in the 4th grade. From that time and onward, your classmates have felt that you are ready to make a difference and keep moving forward step by step on your journey to make that difference. As second to the last, but vitally important piece, we place the heart. This class shows heart in everything you do, proving that compassion and love are what truly makes a positive change. Travis. Your kindness and dedication have always been inspiring to your classmates. They feel you have a very kind heart. And now, for the final piece of the 2025 graduates, the graduation cap. A symbol of all you have accomplished and all that lies ahead. A cap isn't just worn, it's earned. And you've all earned your caps today through the knowledge you've gained, the challenges you've conquered, and your readiness to take on that next chapter of your lives. But more importantly, a cap is meant to be tossed. Because today isn't just about looking back, it's about launching forward into your future filled with endless possibilities. Now, class of 2025 and loved ones gathered here today, let's take a look at Carter, that Bulldog graduate, who represents, yes, that I do like to make bulletin boards and I'm kind of fond of arts and crafts. But more importantly, it represents all of you and the good, intelligent, hardworking people you all are. You have gotten where you are here today by the love and the support that you have shown each other and the love and the support of those who are supporting you today. As your elementary teacher, I always knew that this day would come. Our school will miss you. But if you ever need to take a little time to listen to a story or make an art project, drop by my first grade classroom, I'd love to have you. I am so proud to see all of you here today. You already have everything that you need to succeed. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now, go out there and build the life you've always imagined. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Spark. High school, like a challenging rodeo, has its share of triumphs and spills, but you've ridden it with courage and determination. It's almost time. Before we start, we have a couple groups we've got to make sure we acknowledge. First off, Mrs. Walker and Mrs. Spencer are the senior class sponsors, and they have orchestrated an amazing graduation, as well as walked with the seniors all year. So can we make sure we give them a big round of applause? Next, if you work in our school district in any capacity, a teacher, a para, any of our support staff, please stand up. It takes all of us to make the school successful. And lastly, with the teachers, we have a graduating teacher as well. Ms. Valerie O'Connell will be retiring after 28 years of service. Valerie, will you stand up and take it? And my very last group is two parts. First off, do you currently serve on the school board? Please stand up. Did you currently serve on the school board? If you have ever served on the school board, please stand up. If you have ever served on the school board, please stand up. Thank you for your well-paid service to the school over the years. Now it's time. I know you seniors have been waiting for this all year, all day, the last couple of hours. Graduates, please rise. Ms. Spencer, can you please come to the stage?
As a school counselor of Carter County High School, I hereby attest that each of the graduates assembled here today has successfully completed all graduation requirements established by the Carter County High School Unified Board of Trustees and the Montana State Board of Public Education. I am honored to present you to the class of 2025. Board Chair, Ms. Lisa Borkvig, will present diplomas.
Just a dramatic pause for you. Xander Ryan Ashbrook. Barbara Rose Nicole Lynn O'Connell. Travis Robert Schallenberger. Danica Ray Shepard. Kendra Faye Tu. Tegan Madison Williams. Tracy Kia Wilson. All right, congratulations, graduates. Let it rip. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for coming. Graduating class would like to invite you to a reception at the event center following the ceremony. Please stand for the reception. After the pictures, there will be a receiving line, and then to the event center. Thank you everyone for coming.